Here's Q13 talking about a woman who was burglarized even though she had the Nest and the Ring camera. She had both of those. How did this happen?
Katie Thurik's home in this quiet Sammamish neighborhood was burglarized a little over a week ago. The thieves going around the side of her home, gaining access to the phone and cable lines.
It ended up knocking out the cable, which knocked out the Ring and the Nest cameras.
Wow. Wow.
And this is the first time this has happened? Did someone not see this weakness in the system?
This is every episode of Columbo. Is the guy goes around the back.
He has a little black watch cap on. His face is kind of smudged. He's got like cat burglar clothing.
Right, and he either has a knife that he pulls out of somewhere, or he cuts it with scissors, right?
Oh, I wish you had some of that 1970s good TV backing music.
Oh, my gosh.
You're not that fast, though. I don't think.
I guess I did. Or Cannon. Yeah. Remember Cannon? Yeah. Great big fat Cannon running around solving problems.
Ford LTD, leaning out the window, not even getting out of the car because it requires too much effort. All the windows are rolled down, and it's a hard top. There's no post. It's like one of those great 1970s Fords.
He solved every single crime from the car, never got out.
Exactly. A QM production.
Made off with more than $50,000 worth of stuff from her home, from expensive wine to diamonds to designer handbags.
Heartbroken, really. I mean, stuff that is just things, but it was mine, and they took it.
Thurik had an alarm system, Nest and Ring cams, things that didn't do a whole lot of good once the Wi-Fi was down.
I design systems to protect people, not property.
That's where people like Matthew Lombardi come in.
I'm not going to say intelligent burglar because they're not intelligent or they wouldn't be burglars in the first place.
Oh, hold on. Your Honor.
Speaking up for that part of our audience.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
that is not fair to make that sweeping generalization about the guy. Your Honor, we'll strike that last comment.
People, not property.
That's where people like Matthew Lombardi come in.
I'm not going to say intelligent burglar because they're not intelligent or they wouldn't be burglars.
Again, that's the line that should be cut, Your Honor.
In the first place. But the first thing they're going to do is go to the box outside your house and cut the phone lines and cut the cables.
He owns Absolute Security Alarms in Ballard and knows a thing or two about home safety.
Protecting property is a natural. You're going to catch a burglar if you got a right system.
While cameras like Nest and Ring can let you know what's happening to a degree.
We call them notifier verifiers. Quality is important.
Lombardi stresses the importance of updating.
You get the feeling he doesn't sell these things? I get the feeling he sells a far more complex system.
I can't see the video. Is he wearing a polo shirt that has the name of his company just to the left of where the buttons are?
Yeah, I think he's a big Ring and Nest fan. I mean, if you don't care about the safety of your children, you can install one of those things. I mean, any burglar dumb enough to get into your house.
And it seems like in those episodes of Cannon, when that guy in that black turtleneck sweater made that snip with that pair of pliers, there'd be a big red light would start flashing on some panel somewhere, knowing that the phone lines had been cut, and then it'd be time for the guy who's been on duty for 3 days to respond and figure out where the burglary was actually happening, which is probably an entirely different building than he thought it was.
Wow, you really got it all. We got 40 more seconds of this story. Let's belabor the point more.
Your system and having layers of security.
Now everything should be on its own zone. So when there's activity, you can tell a door opened, a motion detector went off, a window broke, another door opened. That's activity. You know somebody's in your home or business.
They actually went around the house first.
Thurik was in the middle of selling her home when the break-in happened. She has since moved into a new home and refuses to be a burglary victim again. She upgraded to a hardwired security system.
Interesting enough, probably sold by the guy that they interviewed there.
So there isn't a chance.
I got an idea. This is crazy wild hair. I think this guy cut the cords.
A criminal can take control of her safety.
Maybe a little bit of overkill, but it makes me feel okay staying there and having protection for me and my kids.
Amazing thing was, the salesman for the security system showed up 2 days before. I did see him going around the side of the house.
He said this might happen.